On behalf of the Washburn University Board of Regents, as well as the faculty, Washburn Tech faculty, administration, and staff, I welcome you to this commencement for the Washburn University Institute of Technology. Please stand and join me in singing our national anthem. To the graduates, congratulations. To our friends and families, thank you for your enduring support. And to the faculty, thank you for the time and effort you constantly give to create an exceptional learning environment for our students at Washburn Tech. And now it is my distinct pleasure to introduce to you President Farley for a few remarks.
Here today is proud of these students and their accomplishments that we're going to recognize this afternoon. Family members, of course, friends, faculty members, and fellow students will all be working this afternoon to make sure that we recognize appropriately those that have completed these educational steps. Students, you have had an opportunity that very few people in the world have ever had. And that is that you were able to pursue an education and improve your life through that education. You pursued the education. If you pursued the education in ordinary times, it would be stressful enough. It is an enormous amount of time that the students put into studying and to learn. And it's an enormous amount of money that people pay for tuition and other costs of getting that education. But this year there was something else, and that something else was a pandemic. And that pandemic was loud. It's still loud. I'll back up. But the pandemic made everything even more difficult. The time you had to spend, the money you had to spend, the effort you had to give. Because of that, it was a particularly difficult time. But I'm not going to dwell on the virus. I am tired of the virus. I'm weary of the virus. I know you are as well. Yes, we all are. I wish things were different. I wish we could do some things that were different. Nonetheless, it's a part of our reality. It is here with us, and we must deal with it, and we have. This is a time that none of us will ever forget. Now, there are many people here in Topeka that were here in the 1966 tornado, and there are stories to be told about that. And they measure many things from that tornado until the present time. You now have your own catastrophe. The pandemic will give you that benchmark. I was there during this period of time. and they'll not hold a candle to what you have had to go through from that tornado. I am pleased that we could have a commencement ceremony. We did one earlier in the week for those that graduated or would have received their certificates last year at this time. And now we have taken care through this particular ceremony, everyone else. And it is a real pleasure to go through, and it's that sense of completion that the commencement address and the commencement really tells us about ourselves. You have learned new ways to learn. Teachers have learned new ways to teach. And we all have used technology, both in the classroom and outside, that help make our experience a good one, as a matter of fact. But that meant that you had to adapt to a lot of different things. A lot of changes was happening all around you, and we had to move some things so quickly that we didn't have a lot of time to try to understand exactly why, but we knew that it was working. You adapted to those changes, and you built this resolution. That was an inside joke. Resilience. And you built that ability. You built that ability to come back and do things and make sure you were doing them correctly. The skills of resilience and of adaptability will serve you well for the rest of your working lives. You will have challenges in the future, and if you look back on what you did here and how you did it here, you will be able to address those challenges just as you did the ones here at Washburn Tech. Use what you have learned, but also recognize you have to keep learning. You have to learn every single day. If you think this is the end of your education, that is not even close. And if you do think it's the end and you slow down and you begin to stop, there will be students sitting in these chairs next year and the year after and the year after that are ready to take your job. You have to continue your education forever. It's never over. Now, given all of that, you have an obligation now. You have an obligation to your fellow citizens, those people that were working hard behind the scenes, those people that were helping paying for all of the education that you received. Now you have to give back to them. You have to do that by improving the communities in which you live and improving the lives that you provide for your families in the future. You have to set a positive example. You have to be enthusiastic about what you do. You never have to ever go to work if you love your job. And that will make a big difference in your life. So we congratulate you today. We're delighted to be here with you. It's such a thrill for us to see these students walk across the stage. It's symbolic, but it's a mighty powerful symbol. So thank you for coming and sharing this time with your students with us. Congratulations.
Get at our masks. We are now ready to proceed with the conferring of certificates. President Farley, those attending today's ceremony and in absentia are candidates for the technical certificate. I am pleased to present to you now for the conferring of their diplomas those who have completed the requirements and have been recommended by the faculty.
Again, thank you, Dr. Mazurchuk. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of Washburn University, Washburn Tech, I hereby confer on those who have completed the requirements as spelled out by the faculty members for the appropriate certification with all of the honors, the rights, the privileges, and indeed the responsibilities all pertaining thereto. Congratulations, graduates.
Graduates of the Emergency Communications Dispatch Program, Megan Fordham. Graduates of the Emergency Medical Technician Program, Patrick Brona. Abigail Larson. Henry J. Tenges. Graduates of the Graphics Technology Program, Vincent James Alvarez, National Technical Honor Society. Annalise Pearl Stadler Boquin. Gabriel Rain Donaldson, National Technical Honor Society. Pamela Noxa. Bailey Ann Coker, National Technical Honor Society. Bradley Jerry O'Trimble, National Technical Honor Society. Sam Skoda. Graduates of the Healthcare Technology Program, Alexandria Antoinette Baker. Jalen Lachelle Brake. Trinity Ray Eastman. Megan Marie Giffen. Graduates of the Medical Office Assistant Program, Cinda Eileen Damron. Ian Frederick Preston. Graduates of the Medical Office Specialist Program, Skylin Estrada. Graduates of the Office Careers Technology Program, Olivia Grace Ramirez. Graduates of the phlebotomy program. Liberty James Ditzler. Destiny Gallegos. Tyler Eugene Parkhurst. Taylor Marie Parcell. Jasmine Roman. Amira Saida Shah. Aaron Smith. Graduate. That's okay. Right at the program. Graduates of the Surgical Technology program. Angelina Filippini Adami David. Tammy L. Barnhart. Olivia Elise Farley. Lindsay Foster. Kaylee Lynn Hadel. Sherry Higgins, National Technical Honor Society of the Surgical Tech program. Allison Phillips. Chelsea Randall. Graduates of the Welding Fabrication program. Aaron S. Longberg. Devin James Manos. Graduates of the Healthcare Pathway, AOK. Ryan Lee Cooper. Joshua Michael Kraus, also GED completer. Anna Catherine Kearney. Cody Xavier Shepard, also GED completer.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great pleasure that we present to you the Spring 2021 graduating class of Washburn University Institute of Technology. For those of you live streaming from home, thank you so much for attending remotely. And this concludes today's ceremony. Congratulations on your graduates. We wish you the very best, and thank you for joining us today to celebrate them. Have a wonderful day.